Back to yet another episode of Promaster.us with your favorite host, me, M3, aka Mr. Hollywood. Today we're going to talk about the 2019 Ram ProMaster 1500 136-inch wheelbase high roof edition. Right, you will see that there is a new uplift to the face of the ProMaster. This new front fascia piece. It's only the middle piece that's really changed. Everything else is very similar. The Ram logo is now more aggressive in the front. This does come in this color as well as a chrome finish. And these bumpers are still three pieces. So if you get into a small fender bender, you can easily replace them. About 68 bucks a piece. The lights are higher. You will notice that too. Just like in the 2018 models, where if you get into a small fender bender with a regular car or an SUV, usually the point of impact is not anything higher than here. That's why the bumper is protruding and the light is a little pushed back, so you don't get into those damages, because as you know, lights are probably the most expensive thing to fix on vehicles and small fender benders. You also notice that these are flexible, so if you do pop it in or pop it out, it's very easy and inexpensive to fix, so you can keep going, keep your business working, and keep charging and billing those hours you bill. 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, classic, durable, capable, reliable. One of the most important things in an engine, of course, right? You will notice it's in the front because this is a front-wheel drive van, which is rare in vans, and what the advantage of that whole thing is too, is that the engine is placed in front of the front axle, right? It's right here, so it's putting all that weight on the front axle, as well as the cabin's right above it. This creates a lot of force on the front axle. You'll see the car, if you're standing from the side, it's kind of slanted forward. It's to create that traction even when the van is empty. I knew a lot of clients that have bought ProMasters in 2018 that were very worried about how it's going to perform in the winter with nothing in the back. Because, for example, other vehicles that had rear-wheel drive, when you take all the cargo out, you have nothing placing traction on the wheels. They're going backhand and sliding everywhere, right? No more problems with that. Get yourself a ProMaster if you don't want that issue. Now we're going to go into the dimensions a little bit. This is the high roof. The 1500s do come in a 118-inch wheelbase, in a 136-inch wheelbase, which is a standard roof, and this one is a high roof, 136-inch wheelbase, right? 99 inches in height. You got 76 inches inside for height, so you can stand up tall and proud up to, I believe, about 6'3", 6'4" almost. You have a nice gas cap here. It's right by the driver, so no more long trips around the van to try to find where you're plugging it in. And of course, the interior dimensions of how much you can store. From the back of the wall over there, which this one doesn't have a wall, but you can of course put a divider in there, to the back doors, you have approximately 10 feet, right? That's the 136 designation. You'll see the camera is up top, up high. That way you can see everything behind you as you are backing up. And these doors open 260 degrees wide, or 280 degrees. I always confuse those numbers, so don't quote me on it. However, in regards to the rest, this is also the flame red one, so like a fire truck almost. It's really nice color if you want to stand out for your business and stuff like that, right? You will notice a lot of space, almost 90-degree angled walls. You'll see that the side doors, the sliding side doors, are very large. You can fit a pallet through them. If you like, there are options where you can get doors on each side. So if you have a business that's constantly moving in and out, you can do that. Between the wheel wells, you have 55.75 inches. Wall to wall, you have 73.4 inches. The opening for the doors is 58.6 inches. Again, floor to roof, 76 inches. The loading cargo height is 21 inches, which means this is not a hard step for anybody to make, even me. And I'm fat. This bumper is load bearing, right? So I can stand on here fully without support. I'm just going to lose my balance because I'm not that well balanced. Got to do more yoga, you know? You can actually upfit the back of this van with whatever you like. So you can get shelves, drawers, whatever you want to put in here, a wall in here, a divider, whatever you like. LED lights, panel lights, whatnot. This is the barest form it comes in. We ordered them in this manner so that you can upfit them to whatever your business requires. Now we're going to go into the interior and show you some of the interior features. The interior of the Ram ProMaster 1500 136-inch wheelbase. Of course, the air conditioning is blazing because it is hot in the city of Chicago today. First thing you will notice is the usability. Everything's within reach, right? I don't have to bend over this way or that way to reach any of the buttons. It's super easy. I can grab everything from here, right? You got your radio controls over here. You can go change your radio. It is a TFT touchscreen. So the TFT touchscreen, what does that mean? Well, it means that if you want to touch something, you don't have to use your finger. So if you're wearing gloves, construction gloves, work gloves, anything, you can simply use the pressure of the screen to hit it, right? It's very nice and easy for those on the go. Large air conditioning and heating controls. Why? We understand you wear gloves for work, stuff like that, so you want to have that maneuverability and not to be struggling with a tiny dial, right? You have also all the controls on the steering wheel. You have a clipboard for your documents. It's very well thought out for the businessman on the go. 2 glove boxes. There's a top storage glove box and an underneath storage glove box, as well as 3 cup holders and a change slot, so that way things are not flying around. And you can have your 7-Eleven Slurpees all the way with you in every single flavor all at once. Or for you and your passenger, of course. You have a USB and aux plug plug-in right here. This phone, of course, is Bluetooth capable with phone maneuverability. The touchscreen Uconnect you'll see is very easy to use. It's almost seamless. It's kind of like a phone. You have your radio, media, compass, phone, and more. More settings are your rear camera, which you can view at any point in time. As you will see, it's lifted high. You have your lines where your wheels are going to end up, so you can see pretty much everything. Very hard to hit something in this. You can see your trip, how many miles per gallon you're doing, and your clock if you want to display it, as well as your temperature. 4 speakers for interior entertainment pleasure. You can listen to all your music and tunes, whether you're a Riri fan or a Cardi B fan or whatever you want to listen to. You can jam out to some high quality tunes. Oh, we have horrible connectivity right here. There we go. I like to jam out. The BP app lets you pay with... Oh, not the commercial. Apparently there's nothing playing right now. But it's very, very good for a cabin of this size and for an actual cargo van. I mean, you're not expecting super luxuries in a cargo van. This is a pretty basic model too. You can upgrade it to have navigation in there too. You also notice next to the emergency lights, you have the lock and unlock buttons for the doors. That's for your safety. So if you're in a bad neighborhood and somebody breaks in through your window, they cannot unlock your passenger, so they cannot get in, right? So it's here, so they can't reach over that far. Obviously, somebody would have to be super tall to break this window, reach over and reach that. I think you would have to be talking to somebody like Yao Ming or something. But that pretty much sums it up. There isn't much more to go over. These vans are fantastic in capability. There's more in the description below. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. M3 or Mr. Hollywood out. I'll see you guys next time.